I know it's been a long minute since I've been live, but I think I'm going to have to pull my hair up first. But here we go, guys. We're going to be live today, and I've got a really fun look for you. A lot of really affordable, fun stuff that I'm going to be using. A few of them a little bit on the higher end, but for the most part, everything's super affordable here. And I'm going to be featuring my Alice in Wonderland collection. We don't need that in there, but I've got highlighter, blush, the eyeshadow palette, glitter liner, glitter mascara. We have, this is not included, but I do like that. It comes with the brushes, lipstick, lip gloss. We got it all in here, guys. I don't know that I'm actually going to be using everything that's in here. I think mostly everything, but maybe not everything, but a lot. And it's going to be a really fun look, you guys. So let's start off with the brushes so you guys can see them. Boom. I will be using these. We'll put those right in there for now. I have the little handheld mirror right now that I can also be using, but I'm probably actually going to use this one because this one is so little. It's really great for a purse mirror. I don't know about like getting ready type of mirror. Now, as I go along, you guys will see I have whatever I'm going to be using tagged. So if you want to see more information about it, or if you have any questions, you don't even have to raise your hand. You can actually just put it down there in the comments, guys. If you just want to say hi, also feel free to put that in the comments. We are going to be starting with skincare because skin prep, very important, especially at my age. I am almost 50, guys. And if I don't do skin prep, then my makeup looks terrible. It might look okay on camera, but it's going to look terrible in person. So we're going to start with a nice, good toner right here. I have been really addicted to the Medicube PDRN line, which is the salmon DNA. So I've been using the toner. I'll use the serum, the capsule cream. I even have the vials. I think that might be it. It's like 4 of them. But that's quite a bit because I really love this. Now, what I love about this toner here is it's calming, it's hydrating, and it's a really nice balance for in the morning whenever I'm getting ready to do my makeup. So I love to use this one. So I just put some kind of here on a towel, guys. And then tone, then just massage it on your face from the towel, guys. I used to use the Beachman, and I still do sometimes because it sprays. Now it's really nice. It is a little bit more drying than this one. This one is not really drying at all. Completely hydrating. And if in case you can't notice, look there below. It's also 9% off, making it $18. I don't know why my eyes are super blurry today. Making it $18.90. Now, the next thing up, lip care. We're going to do lip care, under eye care, guys, again, so I can get my whole face, skin, and prepped. Now, this, I actually have the set. You've got the evening and the day little lip glosses. I probably should have had them out and ready for you guys, but you know me. I did not. Okay, we can get this out because we're going to be using this for sure here in just a little bit. Okay, so well, hopefully we can find this, guys. I hope I didn't here it is. Okay. So I got one anyway. I don't know that I have both of them out right now, guys. But I got the one that I've been using. And this is going to be volumizing, plumping, and super hydrating. So it's a really great one to start the day with. And then the night one is pretty much the same thing. The only thing I've noticed between them is the day one, which is the one I'm actually using. It tingles a little bit more. I'm thinking the night one doesn't even tingle at all. So it's going to get to plumping, guys, while I'm getting the rest of my skincare going on. And in case you can't tell, that's also a really nice price at $9.98. And you get 2 of these. Again, one for day, one for night. And they last forever. I know it's small, but I mean, you got 2 of them. You're only using it once or twice. Well, once a day for each one of them. You're only using it once a day, so it lasts a really good long time. Now we move on to my eyes because I want the caffeine to actually start working by the time I get to the makeup or by the time the makeup's done. So I get these 2 on as early as I can. Plumping and depuffing. So this has been my favorite under eye serum for a while, guys. Not only because it's got the caffeine, which depuffs, and if you guys know me, if you guys seen any of my lives or anything, you would know that I absolutely have to have caffeine under my eyes in the morning because I get a lot of puffiness from allergies, lack of sleep. You take your pick. But this also has niacinamide, and the applicator itself is depuffing. Now, another thing I do is I take the excess and I rub it around my lips. And if you're wondering why, because that caffeine, oh, I got a little bit too close to my eye of that lip stuff. It's burning. That was a bad idea. Not a bad idea to put the caffeine around. Bad idea to go around my lip and then go up under my eye again for more. That was the bad idea. Okay, so as you can see, that caffeine will actually help constrict around your lips, which also helps plump. So you got the tingling lip gloss that just kind of plumps them, and this one will kind of pull them back, giving you even more of a fuller appearance to your lips. There you go, a little hint, guys. And any of the caffeine eye creams can do it. I use this one a lot too. This one's just my favorite because it's also lightening with the niacinamide. Same thing around my lips. If you lighten a little bit around your lips, it gives the appearance of fuller lips because it can almost look like they're lined. You get what I'm saying? And this here, by Belif, guys, $31.99. You hear that? Hold on, guys. We got something going on here in town. That was an ambulance, so I guess it's not too exciting. I'm in a very small town, believe me. If there's an ambulance driving by, I'll hear about who it was here in just a couple hours. So now we're going to be doing the first step to the skincare, which I got to have snail mucin in most days, guys, because the snail mucin is extremely high on the internet there. But this here will give you that glass skin appearance, guys. And this one here is like a boosted snail mucin. It's not just snail mucin. It's also, what else is in there? I almost forgot. Ceramide, phytomucin, and panthenol peptides. So we got a lot of really good stuff in here to give you that really plump skin. And you can see it is nice and snail mucin-y, and to help give you that nice glass skin. And it's really just a nice start to the day, if you ask me. And this is, again, been one of my favorite snail mucins because it's got those extra ingredients in it. I'm all about multitasking my skincare, guys, because that means less skincare that I have to use. I don't want to have to put anything else that I don't need to put on my face. Now, this bad boy, $15.99, and it's a super cute bottle. Look at that, blue and pink. I really like that. Okay, now for the next ones, I actually end up mixing these, but I am going to go one by one. I'm going to mix them when I actually rub them in. But we're going to start with this one right here. Now, I couldn't find the capsule cream by itself anymore, so I got this set next. But if you wanted to just buy the serum, you can. It's 13% off, makes it $18.90. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to both. But if you wanted to get both, they say it's an overnight remedy. I'm telling you what, I probably prefer to use this during the day for my skin prep, because if I leave it like this and don't even use that Peter Thomas Roth down there as a primer, this is almost like the e.l.f. Super Grip, so it makes a really great primer. Now, I like the little luminosity and, again, the anti-aging in the Peter Thomas Roth, which I'll get to, but I love these in the morning. I don't know why they say night. It's good at night too because it is super hydrating, guys. It's super plumping. The serum has peptides in it, so we got some anti-aging. If you guys have heard about any of this PDRN or salmon DNA, the celebrities have been going to spas and paying tons of money for it. Well, look at that. This set's 20% off, making it $34.92 for both. And look at this. This is the capsule cream. And I'm telling you what, mixing these together the way I'm going to be doing it, I have been loving. I used to do it one step at a time, and then I started mixing them together for time management and found, wow, I think I might like it better that way, the results. And you can see it does have the little capsules in there. I've actually popped a lot of them. So I'm just going to take a little bit right here, guys, put some there on my forehead to get started. And then, again, I just mix these two together and then blend it all over my face. And I do a nice, generous amount, guys, because I kind of do like a little face massage while I'm doing it for some lymphatic drainage here. If you wanted to, you could even get a gua sha out. Ta-da, see? And you could even gua sha this on. I did not add this to the live, but I do believe it is on Amazon and you can get it. This is the wooden one you can actually use in your scalp as well. So you can get like a little bit of that lymphatic drainage, guys, while you're blending in your skincare. And then once this is all blended in, which is, I put such a generous amount on, sometimes it takes a minute. Then we're going to get to the primer, guys, and the makeup, which is probably what most of you guys are tuning in for, because it is going to be really fun. And actually, I don't think too hard, especially not with the eyeliner we're going to be using. I had been using waterproof eyeliner when I've done this look. Today, we're going to be using water-soluble eyeliner. It's actually kids' face paint. But I really like it because, for one, if you make a mistake, so if you're just practicing this look, it'll wash off really easy. It's not going to last all day, I will say that. If you're going to a water park or anywhere where you might get wet, like it's raining outside today, not a good idea, but it is a really good idea for one, price, two, if you're not going to be getting wet, and three, to practice, okay? Because I'm going to guess a lot of the people watching this live probably aren't eyeliner specialists. Maybe you are. Maybe you are. But if you're not, and you're just learning, and that's why you're watching me, then this is going to be great for you to actually use this eyeliner. Now we're going in with the Peter Thomas. So we're off, guys, for the primer. I don't know why I picked that up and didn't even tag it. But I love this primer. It's one of my favorite ones. I know this one here is going to be one of the more expensive things that I will be using today. But as I mentioned, I am 50 years old, guys. So there's, some things that I am willing to splurge a little bit more on. And anything that helps me look a little bit younger, I'm in. This primer's got anti-aging skincare in it as well. So it's multitasking. Plus, it gives you a really nice glow, like a little bit of luminosity to it, which is great for the summer and spring. And it's not too much like some of the other ones that are targeted towards younger folks. And again, the price of this one, $42. Look at that. Okay, guys, now time for some magic. That's going to be foundation. Now we're going to be going in. Again, this one's nice and affordable. We've got $11.97 with the 20% off. This is the Maybelline. I don't think it's Fit Me. I think it's Lumi Matte right here. I have shade 110. This one's actually a little bit light for me, but then the powder's a little bit dark, so it ends up blending out great. But what I love about this is it's matte, but not matte. Lumi Matte. Now for me, again, I'm 50, guys. Matte makeup really tends to draw attention to my fine lines and wrinkles. This one does not, because it's a Lumi Matte. It's not like super matte, chalky matte, and it's not luminous where you have a glow. So the youngins are going to like this one as well, because I know a lot of young people are not into that glow this year. So I just put some right here on my hands. I take a nice oversized face sponge, beauty sponge, I guess, and get the blending, guys. And you can see already that, yeah, it is a little bit light for my skin tone. But when we put that powder on, that ends up working out. It is summer. I do get in the sun by accident. I try to use sunscreen, but I'm often very bad and forget it. Unless I'm making a video, then I remember. If I'm making a video for it, I mean. Obviously not just a video, because you can see I did not include it today. See? But it's raining today. Not that you shouldn't use it in rain, because you should. You should also be using sunscreen, cloudy days, winter and all, if you're going to be outside. But I don't intend on being outside, so. As I said that yesterday and then went outside, and I got stuck in a tornado yesterday, guys. That's right, or it's a I didn't see it or film it, but when I got home, I seen in the Facebook group where lots of people seen it. I thought, no wonder. All I could see was rain. It was just, I had to pull over. I was crying. I said, what is going on? I cannot see the rain. I can't see nothing but just rain, no matter how fast the windshield wipers went. And I know I'm digressing, but I can't help it. That was very traumatic yesterday, guys. Anyway, the Maybelline is $11.97. 20% off for a limited time, guys. Now I have something super affordable, and that is my face powder. Look at that. We have $5.98. That's the total price, guys, with the 8% off on this one. This one here, I told you, I got this one just a little bit too dark. Again, not too bad. They end up blending out great. And this face powder right here, I would pay way more than $6. One, it's waterproof, and when I say it's waterproof, it is. Now, obviously, I went and took a bath or went swimming. I haven't tested it out like that, but what I have done is tested it out in the rain, and I've also live on videos or on live streams poured water on my face, everything. It is waterproof, and it's really great for setting things. Like, I'm going to be putting my brow gel on. We're going to set it. Say you put on like a cheek balm or something like that, and it doesn't want to dry or something like that, you could also set it with that, and that's going to make it waterproof. It's going to stay. I'm telling you, it's really, really great. And then the other thing, and actually the main reason I like it, is look at that. It actually blurs my fine lines and wrinkles away. Do you see that? And normally, again, with matte powders or full coverage foundation powders, they tend to, again, look really cakey and make my wrinkles worse. I'm going to get real close. You see that? I'm not lying. That's not, I don't have a filter on or anything like that for this. So that's just really how much it blurs it. Look at that. And my dark circles are really bad today because of the rain, I'm telling you. I almost rescheduled the live. If you've seen, I changed the times like several different times. Oh, this also comes with a really nice sponge. Guys, I do often actually use this sponge. I really like it. It applies a little bit more than what I usually need. But it is really good, especially if I'm on the go, if I'm traveling, something like that. That is super nice. Okay, now I move on to my brows after this. And one of my favorite ways that I've been doing my brows lately is using the e.l.f. laminating gel. And then I'll set it with that powder. And then after it dries in a little bit, I'll actually go back over it, which is eyeshadow. And we'll just use an eyeshadow right there from the Alice in Wonderland collection. It's got a little bit of glitter in it, but it actually works for the look that we're going to be doing. This bad boy, $8. And it also has a comb and a brush. Now, I have little child size. I got doggy hairs or something on my nose, guys. I got child size eyebrows, so I really just use and like the spoolie that's in there. It's very rare that I actually get out the comb or brush. This is usually how I do it. Okay. And then now this one right here. And see, I just kind of fluff them up to get them out of the way, so then whenever I do go to actually fill them in, it'll be a lot easier. They're already at least be shaped. And then once this dries, I'm just going to go over it with whatever powder is left over on my brush, guys, to set them. And it's just that easy. And this is just clear. There's nothing to it. This is just my brows. If you have brows that grow really nicely and are really full, you probably don't even need to do anything else. But I have blonde ones. You can see they're really light, and they're growing really weird. Like, they even stopped growing for a couple years. And here lately, they've been popping back out. Look at that. I need to pluck like crazy. Okay, here we go. I'm going to set them now, because I'm not going to pluck them right now on the live anyway. And that bad boy is $8, guys. $8. Now we're going to be getting into some fun stuff, guys. And that is going to be the eyeshadow. I got to start with a nice white primer for this look. And I'm going to be using LA Colors. Or is it LA Girl? Oh, I think it's LA Girl, actually. Yeah, LA Girl, the Pro Eye Primer in white. And what I like about this one is it is nice and creamy. It does really keep the eyeshadow on. It's white and it's easy to apply. I don't have to get a brush out. I can just draw it on because it's a crayon and then blend it out with my finger. And that works really good for me. And I am not going to go ahead and, I don't prime my whole eye, guys. I just prime just the lower lid and in the corner of the lid, because we need that one to be really light. Okay. A little bit more on here to even these two out. And then just kind of blend that out. Okay, but now guys, now we got white eye primer on. Now we're going to get into some fun makeup here. So we're going to be starting with the Wet and Wild Alice in Wonderland. This is the entire line, guys. So almost everything from here is going to come from here. Except for like lip liner and stuff that was not in there. And now I'm looking, okay, it would have to be over there. Okay, so we're going to take one of the brushes right here from the set, guys. And you can see they have a nice matte white right here. And we're going to take that and really get a lot of that because I got to say, it's not very opaque. And we're going to just pat that right there on the inner corner. And then over here on this eye as well. Just pack. Hold on, I don't know how I touched that in the purple. Okay, do that again. I actually touched a purple shade. And then pack that right on there like so, guys. And then I'm going to take and just put just a little bit under my brow. And again, I don't have a primer under my brow, and that's how I want it. I don't want it to be too bedowy. And then what I'm going to do is we have this sparkling white, and it's got like a little bit of blue or something in it. And I'm just going to take my fingers right here and put that right over top of that one. Bedow, like so. And just kind of blend that out. I think I need to add a little bit more on this side. Why does it feel like I got more on one side than the other? Could just be the way that the sun's shining. Bedow, and then I'm not even done with that because I still want it to be a little bit more white. And if you can see, we actually have highlighter right here. This also has white. So now I'm going to take some of this white and just pop that right over it just to add a little bit more white in there and tone down some of that blue. And then take some of this one again and put it underneath my brow. Okay, so we are off to a good start, guys. Off to a good start. Now I'm trying to remember how I actually did this. I think I actually ended up using pink the other day, but we're going to go in now with this purple shade today because we're doing the Cheshire cow. I don't know why we've done pink. So we're going to take this purple highlighter right here, and I'm going to bring that all along my lower lid here, guys, with my finger. I just feel like it just sticks better, especially like a highlighter, if I just use my finger. Okay. Alrighty, oh, that looks good. I don't know why I didn't use that the other day. I did not do it this way the other day when I practiced it, guys. Okay, now we're going to take, I don't know if it's that brush or a different one. We'll take a different one. We'll take a fluffier brush out of there. And I think I'm going to, let me see what this, oh, that's really pretty. Okay, now I'm going to take, again with my finger, this purple right here. It's like almost like a glittery purple. And just kind of put it right here on the corner of my eye, guys. And just kind of blend it in with the highlighter that's already there. Oh, you see that? Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And then let's try to see if we can't get some of this under my eye. No, I don't want to use that brush for this. Let's get a different brush for under the eye, guys. Okay, here we go. So now I'm going to take this one and get a little bit under my eye, guys. And this is still that purple glittery shade. I don't know why I didn't even notice or use this one the other day. Okay, so there we go. I might even add a little bit more of that purple. This purple is really light, but it's really shimmery, and it goes really good with that highlighter that I used as well. Okay, now we're going to take this fluffy brush right here, and I'm going to go in with this soft pink shade right here, and we're going to put that right here in the crease, guys, right here in the crease. And so bring that up right here in the crease, right here in the crease. Okay, now that we got that on, guys, now blend, blend, blend. And then now that is it for the eyeshadow part. What I think I'm going to do now, guys, is go in and do the brows. Because then I'll be able to figure out how to do the rest. Because we still have now the eyeliner, the blush, all of that to do. So let's go ahead and do my brows. Again, I'm going to be taking this eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take a brow brush. And we're going to take this brown right here that has a little bit of glitter in it. But I've already used it on my brows. But it actually looks pretty cool on my brows, guys. So just kind of following my own brow pattern. And we're just going to blend this on up, guys. And like I said, the glitter actually pretty much falls off. So even if the glitter didn't match my look, I would still use this one. But I kind of like the glitter in there. But like I said, it ends up falling off, so. And see, I just use my own brows and then just color them in, guys. I feel like I got another doggy hair somewhere. Okay, now we're going to do this one right here. Sounds like someone's out front, but I would think if they were, Sandy would be getting them. Let's knock and see if she'll go. Look, she might just be so asleep she doesn't even hear. Okay, so it's just filling these out, guys. Again, this one I think you can see the glitter a little bit more in this one, but it will eventually fall off because the brow gel doesn't really hold the glitter. If you wanted to keep that glitter on and use it as an eyeshadow, you'd want to use some kind of sticky base, or the glitter is just going to fall off. Okay, there we go, guys. Now we've got brows. And I just wanted to brows because whenever I go to do this eyeliner part, it makes it a little bit easier. Now, for me to actually do the eyeliner, I'm going to have to curl these lashes because if I don't, then when I curl them afterwards, I mess it up. And we're still not done with the Alice in Wonderland palette. Because it's going to be my cheeks, my lips, and everything else. I don't know how to keep skipping back to it, but I guess I will. Because we've got to do the eyeliner and the mascara. So I don't think those are Alice in Wonderland. Because we could save the mascara for last, but... Okay, now let's go ahead and get into this eyeliner, guys. Oh, where'd that lip liner go? Oh man, I had that CoverGirl lip liner out, guys. You see? Huh. Oh wow. I don't know where that could have gone. Why this is over here. Well, if that isn't a big pain in the butt. I need that CoverGirl eyeliner, guys, because that's what I'm using as my lip liner. Did I put it in here, maybe? No. Now I even just lost my eye brush. Oh, here's this. Here's this. Well, tell, guys. I am looking everywhere on where this eyeliner could have possibly gone. Let's see, did I maybe stick it in here? I don't think so. Because we really need that black. I could use this to start with, at least to show you guys how I'm going to do it. But this is not going to be, that's not how I want to do it. That is a, it's a punch in the chest, guys, because I know I had that. Okay. And I can't even add anything now. I can't add or subtract anything. But I did have that CoverGirl lip liner, guys. I'll use this other black one for now to show you because I really have no idea where it could have possibly. I mean, I could have swore I put it right here by this. Let me see. Let's look one place. Okay, it's not that place, so I don't know. This is crazy. I'm just making sure I didn't put it anywhere else because I do stuff like that, move things. Let me see. Got it. Got it. Oh. Saved the day, guys. I saved the day. Whew. Okay. Now, let's get into the eyeliner, guys. Now, if you can tell, the eyeliner is actually part of like a face paint kit. A kid's face paint kit, indeed. We have green. We have purple. I just did a pride look with all of these. And what I love is they do come out. And I have them all out. I don't even have the original box, because I don't use all the colors every day. So I just grab the one that I need. And these are water activated, guys. So it's actually really great to practice with. Or if you are going to be getting a detailed look like this and you're not going to be getting wet or anything, this is going to be great. So we're going to take the black, some water here. Put this water a little bit closer. Get some water in here. And I'm taking a very, very fine brush, guys, to do this with. And we're going to be making the tail. You'll see. There's some more water in there. And then just get some up. And then we're just, again, drawing on that cattail. And you could see why I said this one's a good one to practice with, because you could see even I'm not doing perfect at it. And I do kind of want it thick enough so that we can actually put the stripes in there if you're wondering why it's so thick. That's why, because I want to be able to put stripes in there. And you'll see. Actually, for the look that I did the other day, they weren't so much stripes. As it was, I just put like a purple iridescent over it, and it just kind of looked stripy from a distance. And then I know I get really quiet when I'm concentrating, guys. Sorry. And I've got it kind of watered down right now just because I'm just doing, the beginning line. As you can see, it will get definitely blacker as I go. And we'll see, we just kind of go over it. And then even if you wanted to go over this with like a waterproof eyeliner, you guys could certainly do that too. If you really wanted to have that waterproofness. And then just use this one to kind of, get your sketch on. Okay, Let's see, how did I do that? So then I flipped it around right by the eyebrow. And then see, just start collaring it in, guys. And it may take a couple tries if you're not used to this, and that's okay. That's why I was saying practice with a water-soluble eyeliner, because then you could just keep trying and trying. There's no hurry. And see, I'm trying to make it look like a tail. I know it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be. I'm trying to make it loop around. Okay, so there we go. Now we've got that one almost done. I still got to do this part. Don't know how I could forget that. Getting a little bit fatter than what I wanted, but oh well. You'll be able to see the purple on it better this way. Okay, so this side over here, because I made that one so fat, I've got to even it out. Okay, so now we have on the main eyeliner, guys. Now we're not done. You could be done if you wanted to be. If this is all you wanted, you could be done. But I wanted to add a little bit more of fun spin to it. So I kind of put another tail right here. A little tiny one. Again, you don't have to do these ones. This is just me. A little bit of a dot right there to make these even. And then I even have like a little spot right here. And then that's going to be it as far as the eyeliner for me, guys. Now, of course, you can do your own however you want to do it. You want to add more, add less, be my guest. Be my guest, be my guest. Do, 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 do. Okay, so now we're going to take this purple right here. And I did not use purple the other day, so we'll see how this turns out. But I used this the other day, and I didn't use a brush, so I think this would actually turn out a lot better. So I should be able to get stripes a little bit better this way. Maybe. And then I'm going to try adding that purple on next. This one's more like a pink. Be my guest. My guest. Dun, dun, dun. And this here is the liquid eyeshadow that is part of the Alice in Wonderland, in case you're wondering. Okay. And then we're going to do now this other eye. Start putting some stripes on there. Be my guest. Now I want to be singing Be My Guest. And then we're just going to keep on doing it. And on the actual eyelid, you probably don't have to put a whole lot on there. Just a little bit. Okay, then we'll put a little bit here on that one. Okay, clean off that brush. And now let's see how it's going to look with this purple over it. Like I said, I didn't use the purple. Last time, I didn't even use a very skinny brush. I just used the one that was in there, and I couldn't get stripes. So I just ended up putting the liquid eyeshadow just over the whole thing. And it looks pretty cool, so I left it. I didn't care. But I think we can get it even cooler by putting purple over this black. And I think this will probably be... yeah, pretty cool. You can't really see it that much. So it just kind of blends in with the black, which is really what I was wanting. That actually ends up looking really good. And you guys probably can't even see on the camera how cool it looks because it's probably just looking black from a distance. But it is coming off purple in person. But it looks really cool because it's mixing with the black. So it's like a really deep purple. Okay, so that is it for the whole cat part of it, guys. Look at that. Now we can actually do the mascara, get the cheeks and everything, and we're almost done. Can you believe it? I can't. Well, I can because I'm doing it. Da-da! Okay, guys. Oh, and by the way, that face paint is $19.80, and I think there's 12 in there. Yeah, I think 12. So that's a really good deal. I mean, that's just what? Not even $2 an eyeliner. And you get all those shades. And again, it's a really fun practice kit. It is great for kids. I use it on me all the time. And when I post on YouTube, the younger girls love to make fun of me for using a kid's face paint that's waterproof. But I mean, not waterproof. But I'm like, so? You see that price? I can use that black eyeliner every day and I ain't running out for probably 2 or 3 years. Now we're going in with some Lancome Hypnose Mascara, guys. You can't go wrong with Lancome. Now again, this one is not going to be one that's on the more affordable end, but I will say it's more affordable for Lancome. It's $32. You know, they can get some pretty expensive stuff. And this one is not one of the more expensive items that they have. And you can see it's just really great for thickening, lengthening, helping to curl it. It's got like a little bit of like a curl to the brush. And now let's do this one, this eye right here, guys. And then we're going to be doing my cheeks and lips, and we'll be done. Maybe just put a little bit more on this side. Okay. But now, and if you really wanted to give it a really fun cat look, you could even take a little bit of strip lashes and just add them to the outer edge. I was actually going to do that, totally forgot until just now. I have my magnetic ones here, but they're a full strip. That's not going to work. You really just need them right there on the end. Maybe when I get off of the live, I'll do it, but I don't have anything here with me right now. Now, let's highlight a little bit. Now, I actually usually use this part of this kit right here, guys, to actually highlight. This is actually a little cheek balm kit. We've got contour. We have cheek color. The cheek color is a little bit orange because I have more of the coral set because there's different shades you can go down there and pick. And it's a little bit more coral for this look, and I don't want it to be that shiny. But what I do like is using this one for the highlighter, because when we go to put the one from Alice in Wonderland, this is a balm, so it's going to stick to that really good. You'll see. So I just kind of take some of this and just place it where I would place a highlighter, guys. And I don't need a lot. I'm not really trying to highlight with this just as much as I am just trying to have my other highlighter stick to it, if that makes sense. Now, I could put it on my forehead too, because I will put highlighter up there, but I don't actually like my forehead to be too shimmery. So you can see I can actually control that a little bit. Then we're going to take this big fluffy brush here. Wait, which one do I want to use? No, I think the fluffy one will be for blush. So for highlighter, we're going to take this one. This is part of the kit, guys. This is part of the kit. And this is the highlighter. And we're still not even completely done with the Wet n Wild, because I also can add glitter and all that fun stuff to it. Now, what I've been doing for this look is I mix the purple and the white. The purple and the white highlighters, guys. And I also put highlighter on my chin, and in case you didn't notice, I did not put the balm there. My chin and forehead, they really don't need to be any brighter than just a little bit of highlighter itself. But I do like my cheeks and above my lips to be really highlighted. So I put the extra balm down there for those. Okay, now where did my... Oh, my eyes are itching. I told you I got allergies really bad, guys. And it's really hard not to scratch. Okay, just kind of tone this down a little bit. I don't really want to be too shimmery. I just want a little bit of a shimmer on there, guys. Now we are going to, let's see, what all do we got left? The lips. I'm trying to think of how was I going to do these lips. Yeah, that's what I use. Okay, so we'll put this over there. This cheek collar. Okay, so I want my lips to actually be light. So before we actually go to the lips, let's go ahead and finish with what I'm going to do with the Wet n Wild. So I'm going to now take this blush right here. And you can see this one here is like a nice liquid blush. And you can actually use this on your eyes and lips as well. And then just kind of blend it out. And you can get more color by adding more to it. But what I'm going to do is actually use the blush, the powder blush, guys, I can't talk, and add that on top of it. And that gives me the color that I really like for this look. And then I just kind of use the pinkest one in here, actually. I don't use more of the contouring shades. And then this actually did have a little bit of contouring too, if you did want to contour. I'm not going to contour today, so we're not even going to get that out. And boom, look. Now my cheeks look good. My eyes look good. I'm highlighted. I did want to show you the glitter. We got glitter mascara. I'm not going to be using it today. Now, if I would have put on those extra lashes, I would. But it's really pretty, but my lashes aren't super long. They're long for my age. And then you put that on there, and then you can't see them. So you got to have like really, really long lashes. And then we have the glitter liner right here, guys. And I'm just going to kind of glitter right around the tail to kind of bring highlight to it. You guys see that? And then same thing down here. Down here. We want to make this a little bit lighter just to bring attention to it, because this is like a silvery glitter pen. And then the last thing we have left is actually my lips, guys. And I'm going to be showing you other things, though, as you guys can see, like the outfit that matches it. But for now, let's go ahead and I'm going to take that eye primer that I used. I'm going to use it as lipstick. And I'm actually just going to kind of prime my lips with it, actually. And then we're going to be putting that lip liner on top of this. Do you remember me telling you that brightening around your lips can make them look fuller? So you pay attention to how I'm doing this. So I don't see many other people doing things the way I do. And we're going to take a black eyeliner. A black eyeliner, guys, and I'm going to line my lips. And that's because, again, I'm doing a cat look. And now that I'm doing it, I'm thinking that using the primer first was probably a bad idea for this eyeliner. Because it's coming out gray. I didn't put it down first the other day. And then I'm bringing it down like this, like a cat. In case you guys were wondering what was going on there. And to be honest, it looking purple doesn't look bad because my look is purple, but I still think it looked better with black the other day. Because this is black. It's just looking purple on that white. But now we're not done. Now I'm going to be taking this lip gloss that was actually, again, part of the Wet n Wild. Now blend that in. And then we're going to take the highlighter, I think, yeah. The highlighter, and we're going to take that white, pink, and purple. Just kind of mix all of them in there. And just kind of set it, guys. But now, look at that. So this is the makeup look, guys. I am done. I don't know, how long did that take me? I don't think this tells me how long I've been live. But this is the makeup look done, guys. I think it turned out really good, especially considering that I was going to cancel today because they got so much going on. But look at that. That looks super good. Of course, I paired it with a pair of just cat ears, guys. And then what I wore was a nice bodysuit, which you guys can see I actually tagged by, what is it, OQQ? I think I'm saying that right. It could be QQQ. I don't know. I think it's OQQ. And it's just a nice, I'll put this up so you guys can see it better and just get the makeup out of the way. And it's just a nice short bodysuit, guys. It's rolling up on me now. As you can see, it looks super cute. It's comfortable. And I thought it just really went good with the cat ears. And I went ahead and included also my jewelry box, because I was going to be using it in the live, guys, because it actually has, like, I just got the batteries to it too, but it actually has like a little makeup thing in here. If you guys can see that, okay? You see that? That's for makeup. We have a mirror. Those are for lipsticks right there. So I thought that would be a really good place to do my makeup, but I don't know how to get it in front to actually use it that way functionally. And then more makeup can go down there, and then you can also use it for jewelry. So it doesn't just have to be for makeup. But I thought it'd be really good to do the lives. And that mirror lights up. That's what the batteries are for, guys. That is what the batteries are for. And well, that's pretty much going to conclude this live, guys. So I hope you liked it. I didn't see any questions come up today or anything like that. But if you're watching this later, if you have questions, just find me on social media. Ask away, guys. I will be doing more looks coming up with this line. I've done Alice, Dark Alice, and now the Cheshire Cat. We got the Mad Hatter, the Queen of Hearts, and I know there's a few other that I just can't think of right now. So stay tuned, guys. By the way, outfit is $25.99. The makeup thing is $85.99. And I think I forgot to mention this one, which might one of the most important, oh my gosh, important ones of the live. My allergies get is the entire line for the Wet n Wild Alice in Wonderland. $85, guys. Now, what you get in here is the eyeshadow palette. You get the little handheld mirror. You got the lip gloss that I use, the lip cheek color that I use. You get 4 brushes. You get highlighter. You get liquid eyeshadow, glitter mascara, blush, contour, which I did not use, but you can see it right here. It has several different shades. Lip gloss. I think I showed you that one. Oh, and lipstick, guys. I don't think I showed you this one. Yeah, I don't think I showed you this one, but here's the lipstick. It is really pretty. It's really great for, especially if you're doing the Alice look. But it didn't go with my Cheshire cat look, so I didn't use it today. But I did use it in the other looks. So I hope that I answered all your questions. I hope you learned how to get a really cool wearable look from an Alice in Wonderland kit. I think this is perfectly wearable out. Maybe I wouldn't have as many loop-de-loops on the eyeliner if I was going to be going out, but I could certainly get one little loop, put that glitter in there, and this would look so good. Just going out running errands or out for a night on the town. See you guys later. Woo, 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 woo.